inaantabayanan natin yung isang kaibigan rin natin from Globe, Sir David, no? To discuss at talagang to strengthen. Kailangan natin ito para dun sa child exploitation. Nagkaroon tayo ng event at meron tayong kailan yan? Every second ba yan? Every second Tuesday?
Opo, February 7 po ata.
February 7, nagkaroon ng isang importanteng pagdiriwang para iangat yung ating kaalaman patungkol nga doon sa mga problemang na raranasan ng ating mga kabataan sa pamamagitan ng internet. Okay? Sino nga ba yung ating kaibigan na hinihintay pa, Sir David?
Ito ay ang isang lawyer, si Attorney Irish, at siya po ang head ng privacy office nila. So, Chief Privacy Officer ng Globe Telecom. Yun po yung inaantabayanan lang natin. So, Sir Johnny, ibang klase talaga yung mga narinig natin kanina, no? Simula kay Sir Philip and then kay itong kay Ma'am Daphne.
Kay Ma'am Daphne, oo.
So kahit papaano sana
kahit papaano nalungkot tayo.
Iba no, nakakatulala. Alam mo yung nakakalungkot.
Alam po ninyo, parati namin sinasabi ni Sir David, pagka Friday gusto natin energetic tayo. At gusto nating hindi tayo sumasabay dun sa mga kababayan natin kasi towards the weekend, talagang yung momentum mo bumabagsak na Yung mood mo bumababa na. At ito sana yung gusto mangyari ng usapang bata, especially ni Sir David, ni Johnny, ni Bob Angel natin, na iangat natin yung level ng discussion at hindi maging parang nakakalungkot at very alarming, no? Pero, Sir David, we cannot help kundi ganito yung maramdaman. Especially kapag naririnig natin yung experiences at yung mga first-hand information from those people na merong direktang engagement and involvement sa mga bata. Sir David?
Oo nga yun lang siguro lag-down man yung energy natin. I think sa magandang naman po yan, sa magandang paraan. Kasi you'll have to you'll get to spend the weekend, pondering, ano nga ba yung mga naging kulang ko. And then, hopefully, by Monday or by the weekend din, ma-energize tayo na, okay, sige, now that I know the problems, maybe I can try to become part of the solution.
Pero paano natin ipapaliwanag na yung solusyon needs to come from us? Yung mga nakikinig, yung mga nanonood sa atin, yung guardian, si nanay, si tatay. Dahil at the end of the day, yung role model ng mga bata sa pamilya dapat ito nakukuha kay big brother natin, kay big sister natin. Pero what if wala itong mga brotherly, sisterly figure, fatherly, motherly figure isama mo na, Sir David?
Oo nga Kaya ito, mabuti. Dito na si Attorney Irish Almeida ng Globe. Siya ang Chief Privacy Officer ng Globe Telecom. And yung mga napag-usapan natin kanina, ito, isi-share niya. Ano bang ginagawa ng Globe to keep our children safe and to make internet a safer place to be in? Hi, Attorney Irish.
Attorney Irish, magandang hapon.
Magandang hapon po.
All right, Sir David, sige, go ahead.
Oo, thank you for joining us. So kanina po napag-usapan namin that there's really a lot of harm happening inside the internet. And of course, isa sa mga gatekeepers noon ay ang mga telcos tulad po ninyo na Globe. So can you share with us the systems in place? How do you abide by privacy laws, I mean? And ano pa, how do you beef up your security system?
Thank you, Sir David, Sir Johnny. Yes, that's right. Currently, there's a lot of threats and risks online, especially to our children. So at Globe, we approach it holistically. We really encourage everyone to become responsible digital citizens, and that's why we have our hashtag #MakeITSafePH campaign. So as part of that campaign, we have regular advisories to all our customers on how they can protect themselves online. Apart from that, we also launched something very recently. It's called our makeitsafe.ph website, where we educate children about how they can protect their personal data when they're using mobile apps or when they're using websites, especially now that everyone has really shifted to digital services.
Yeah.
Even our own children are online. So me, I'm a mom of two boys who are enrolled in online school, and they use a lot of apps, a lot of different apps. And so a lot of the interactions, even with their teachers and their classmates, are online. So it's important that at a very young age, we already educate them on how to use the internet responsibly. So I really encourage everyone to visit that website. It's makeitsafe.ph. There you'll learn more about how kids can navigate the internet safely. And also we have what we call this online glossary of terms that kids use nowadays, because some of the parents, especially those who are older, might not be familiar with the lingo that our kids use nowadays. So by visiting that website, you can learn more about how to keep up with what the children are doing online now. And lastly, this is also a really exciting initiative that we did. We came up with a children's privacy book. It's called Safe Space, A Kid's Guide to Data Privacy. We did this together with an NGO, Canvas. They promote literacy through art. And this is up on our Globe e-library. So anyone can read it for free. It's an interactive book. There are activities for the kids to answer and engage in. So they'll really learn about a lot about online safety through that book.
Ito yung sinasabi ko, Sir Johnny, na if you wanna transform the lives of children from being vulnerable to not vulnerable, hindi mo lang sila basta poprotektahan. Dapat kasama mo sila, kapartner mo sila, tuturuan mo sila how to protect themselves, or at least to keep themselves safe from all kinds of harms. Kasama na tong online. And the book that you created, is it available? Do you need to download the app or punta ka sa website? How do
Yes.
I have a copy? Get a copy?
Yes, sir. You can just visit the website. That's the Globe e-library, and then you can download the book for free, and you can also read it on the website itself. So we made both English and Filipino copies of the book so that it's more accessible for everyone. And plano din po namin to translate it into other dialects like Cebuano, Ilonggo, so that
That's nice.
more kids can really read it and be educated about online safety.
Okay.
Johnny?
Siguro gusto kong malaman from Attorney Irish, how many subscribers does Globe has?
So currently we have both for postpaid and prepaid over 80 million subscribers.
Okay, doon ako papunta, Sir David. How do you intend to reach these 18 million subscribers? For you to be able to guide and educate the parents for one, no? Tapos yung mga bata, paano nyo sila i-educate? And there are so many subscribers na dapat puntahan at kausapin ni Globe.
Yes, that's right. But that's why it's really a very holistic approach that we take when it comes to education and awareness. So we try to assess which channels the subscribers most often use. So it's usually social media. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So we have our campaigns on all of these platforms. So for example, for this Make IT Safe PH campaign, we also had TikTok videos, educational, parang bite-sized videos for the viewers to get to really know a bit more about data privacy, cybersecurity, and as we know, especially the past few months, the spam and scam messages have become really rampant. So there are links that are being sent, and of course, if we're not careful, we accidentally click on them, or even if we're just curious, we click on them, and then suddenly it's a fraudulent scheme na pala that we fall into. So we're really trying to let everyone know parang how to avoid these things. We also have our reporting mechanism up on our Globe website. So it's called our Stop Spam portal. So every time you encounter these mga spam messages, diba, medyo madami talaga ngayon. You just have to take a screenshot, upload it to that website, that portal, and then we will investigate. And if we find out that it's really a spam or scam message, then we immediately block it on our network. So a lot of these combined efforts really are helping to raise the education and awareness among our subscribers on how to protect themselves online.
Attorney
Okay.
Irish, mga nakakailang spam messages na ba yung nabablock ninyo?
I don't have the exact numbers, but then based on recent reports from our security operations team, it's in the millions already. In fact, I think parang since this started, the height kasi of the spam and scam messages was during the pandemic when everyone was really online. So since 2020, I'd say I think about 1 billion messages blocked already.
Sir David, itong tanong ko kay Attorney Irish, no, pwedeng hindi niya sagutin for security reasons. Meron ba tayong AI, artificial intelligence, na ginagamit si Globe or your application or whatever platform to check on the whereabouts of these cyberbullies?
Okay. So that's actually one thing that we're doing in cooperation with the regulators, the National Privacy Commission, and also our law enforcement body. So we coordinate with the CICC, the NBI, the PNP to try to locate all these fraudsters, these scammers. And one big initiative that we finalized last year was a partnership with the Bankers Association of the Philippines, because usually they target bank customers for financial gain. And so what we did was to come up with a data sharing agreement with the banks where for active fraud investigations, we try to supply them with the information that we have on suspected fraudsters. But of course, there are parameters before we can freely share the information. And this is something that we had reviewed by the National Privacy Commission to make sure it's aligned with our privacy laws. Because I think kaya lumalakas yung loob ng mga fraudsters, ng mga scammers, they feel like they can get away with it easily. But with this partnership with the banks, our objective is really to finally locate, identify, and eventually prosecute these fraudsters para matigil na yung ginagawa nila. Kasi as long as they're earning from it, as long as may naloloko sila, hindi talaga sila titigil dun sa ginagawa nilang scams.
And do you really believe na hindi lang dream come true ito, Attorney Irish? Because of the partnership and this whole of government approach, no? CICC, NBI, the local PNP, and the private companies, Globe in particular, talagang iisa yung direksyon. Pero ang mga kababayan natin gusto lang makakita ng talagang bahuhuli at makakasuhan, makukulong. Doon ba tayo papunta, Attorney Irish?
Yes, sir. That's the main goal po, that hopefully may makulong na, may ma-prosecute na sa mga fraudsters. I think before, we were just a bit more careful because of the privacy laws. We want to make sure na walang ma-encroach or ma-violate na laws in conducting these investigations. But we really also know how important fraud detection and prevention is. And that's why I think it's really not just a private sector effort, but we really have to work closely with government also and with everyone to actively report these types of spam and scam, because we can't do it alone. It can't be just Globe. Talagang dapat po tulungan with everyone. So hopefully po, that's really the goal, to put these people behind bars so that they can't victimize any of our fellow Filipinos anymore.
Sir Johnny, siguro meron akong huling tanong kay Attorney Irish, no, in terms of trying to protect children from all these scammers and fraudsters. Aside from Canva, meron pa ba kayong ibang organizations na tinatap?
Yes, sir. We actually have what we call our digital thumbprint program, and this is our holistic program for kids to educate them about how to become responsible digital citizens. So our primary partner here is the Department of Education, and this program has already been integrated in the K-12 program of the schools. So important na talaga for all our kids to know how to interact safely online, because a lot of the things that they do now are online. Even their traditional school is now online also. So in the digital thumbprint program, you also find this on our Globe website. We also have videos of the different topics that they can explore. So for example, how to protect themselves from cyberbullying. And another thing that's very rampant now is online sexual abuse and exploitation of children, or OSEC. And that's also something that we address through the modules of the digital thumbprint program.
Attorney Irish, meron ka pa bang gustong idagdag? Saan pa sila pwedeng pumunta? Can they message you via Messenger, Facebook? Is it free to communicate with you?
Yes, it's free to communicate with Globe. We actually have a privacy channel that they can send in their concerns to. It's privacy@globe.com.ph. And if they want to find out more about our campaigns or programs when it comes to online safety, I highly encourage everyone to visit makeitsafe.ph. So if you explore our Globe website, you'll find a lot of resources there that can aid you in educating not just children, but really everyone on how to become responsible digital citizens.
Okay, ayan po, si Attorney Irish Almeida, Chief Privacy Officer ng Globe Telecom. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much po. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Happy weekend. Salamat po ng marami, Attorney Irish.
Happy weekend.
Okay, at dito po nagtatapos ang ating usapang bata at iba pa. Kanina pa kami kinikilabutan ni Sir David. Napakaraming mga kwento tayong narinig, Sir David, na talagang kaabang-abang. Dahil ito yung mga kwento na gusto nating matutunan ng ating mga magulang at ng ating mga kabataan. Paalam tayo, Sir David.
Kuya, sali kayo sa Usapang Bata at iba pa. Hindi lang dito sa radyo, meron na rin kaming Facebook page. Pwede nyo i-like and follow. Magtanong din kayo doon para sagutin namin sa susunod.
Thank you so much. Siginoong David Rioferio, mga kaibigan ng Public Relations Manager mula po sa World Vision Philippines sa pangalan ni AJ Austria at ni Angel Atienza. Ako po yung lingkod si Johnny Gomez. Happy weekend, pansamantala. Bye-bye.
SOS, serbisyo, ora mismo, sigurado. Programang tatalakay sa kapangyarihan ng serbisyo sibil. SOS, serbisyo, ora mismo, sigurado. Programang hihimay sa kapangyarihan ng pamalang lokal. SOS, serbisyo, ora mismo, sigurado. Programang maglalapit sa pamalan at mamamayan. SOS, serbisyo, ora mismo, sigurado. Kikilos ang barangay para sa bayan, edukasyon, kalusugan, trapiko, basura at iba pa. SOS, serbisyo, ora mismo,